Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash at the garage where badge height goes to die, spec sheets don't get worshipped, and the only thing we care about is how the machine feels on the pavement. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and buckle up. This isn't your average car review channel. We don't bow to brands, and we sure as hell don't regurgitate marketing fluff. We tear down the shine, drill into the drive, and lay out the truth, one bolt at a time. Exterior today, we're putting the 2026 Tesla Model X on the lift, not to polish it, but to see if this all-electric spaceship is still just a Silicon Valley flex or if it's finally earned its place as a legit performance SUV. Tesla's been the headline king for a decade now, but while Elon's been promising Mars missions, Earth still needs a decent three-row electric SUV that doesn't feel like a software experiment. So, has the Model X grown up, or is it just the same gimmick with the glossier screen? Right off the bat, when you see the 2026 Model X rolling down the road, it still hits you like a UFO crossed with a luxury cruiser. The front end's had a subtle refresh. The slim, Hawkeye LED headlamps are cleaner now, more sculpted into the sheet metal. The bumper design is sharper, less blob-like than previous years, with the more focused grille, less fascia. Tesla hasn't thrown away the minimalist aesthetic, but this time, it feels less empty and more intentional. The front trunk or frunk, if we must call it that, is slightly expanded, offering even more usable space, and the panel gaps. Finally, Tesla seems to have figured out how to line up their doors without needing divine intervention. Slide around to the side, and the Model X still looks like a stretched jelly bean on 22-inch turbine wheels. But that's not to dig. The silhouette is unmistakably aerodynamic, almost smug about its drag coefficient. The door handles still pop out like you're summoning the future, and the Falcon Wing doors are here to stay, love them or hate them. Tesla says the hinges have been redesigned for better reliability, and thankfully, the speed at which they open has been improved. Less dramatic elevator scene, more practical day-to-day entry. Finally, side mirrors are slimmer, with better visibility and improved wind noise resistance. You can tell they're gunning for refinement without giving up their touchy flair. Swing to the rear and the Model X gets a cleaner tailgate with the redesigned light bar that now stretches across the entire back. It feels less chunky, more sleek. The taillights have a smoked-out finish, and the Tesla badge is now just the T logo sitting above a simple Model X in a clean font. No need for flair when you already think you're the future. Right underneath, there's a new rear diffuser that's not just there for show, it actually aids airflow at highway speeds. This isn't the kind of SUV you'll take mudding, but it's still got a planted stance and a luxury vibe that wants to compete with Range Rovers and BMW X's of the world. Interior, step inside, and Tesla's obsession with minimalism continues. But this time, it doesn't feel like a beta test. The yoke steering wheel, it's still very broken bar, but guess what? Tesla finally caved and now lets you pick a round wheel at no extra cost. Good move. The 17-inch center display is stunning, with 2,200 nits of brightness and updated UI animations that make iPads look sluggish. It controls everything. And yeah, we still hate that no physical buttons for VEC or volume means you'll be hunting through menus just to change your fan speed. But on the flip side, it's stupidly fast, and now includes split-screen multitasking for navigation and entertainment. About time. The materials are finally getting on par with the price tag. Real wood trims, ventilated vegan leather seats that feel more premium than ever, and soft-touch everything. Tesla's interior has stopped feeling like a tech demo and started feeling like a luxury product. The second-row captain chairs are heated, adjustable, and have better cushioning this time around. Third-row access, still a dance, thanks to those Falcon Wing doors. But if you've got kids or you're flexible, it's manageable. Adults will not be thrilled back there for long drives. But hey, it's a 3-row EV, not a minibus. Then there's the rear screen for the passengers, an 8-inch touch screen that lets you control climate, media, and now even rear seat massage functions. And yes, the Model X still has that mind-blowing panoramic windshield that stretches over your head like a glass dome. It's still one of the most unique views you will get in any vehicle. period. Performance under the floor lies Tesla's bread and butter are the dual-motor or tri-motor powertrain options. The base AWD dual-motor setup pumps out 670 horsepower and does 0-60 in about 3.8 seconds. But if you opt for the Plaid version, you're talking about 3 motors delivering a mind-melting 1020 horsepower and a 0-60 sprint in 2.5 seconds. Yes, you heard that right. This 5,400-pound SUV moves like a hypercar. It's absurd. The instant to work is addictive, and even with all that weight, the handling is sharp, thanks to adaptive air suspension and a newly revised chassis control system. Tesla's new steering system isn't quite steer-by-wire yet, but it's more responsive than older models, especially with the optional performance tune. Braking is regenerative by default, and you can now customize regen levels with more granularity, finally giving drivers a bit more control instead of forcing that single-pedal lifestyle on everyone. Range: the regular dual motor gets around 360 miles on a full charge, while the Plaid drops to about 330, but with a punch like that, it's a trade-off most won't mind. Charging is still one of Tesla's biggest strengths. Plug into a V4 supercharger and you're topping off at 250 kilowatts, giving you around 175 miles in 15 minutes. Tesla's charging network still leaves other EVs jealous. Tech-wise, the Model X gets the latest FSD, full self-driving, beta, now operating with Tesla Vision 2.0. It's still not fully autonomous, but it does handle highway drives and city turns more confidently than before. You still need your hands on the wheel, but the progress is real. Cabin cameras are more accurate, driver monitoring is better, and Tesla's voice control has gotten smarter, though it still gets confused if you mumble or have a strong accent. Let's talk price. The 2026 Model X starts at around $92,000 for the dual-motor long range, while the Plaid jumps to roughly $111,000. That's before options like paint, wheels, and FSD. Fully loaded, you're looking at close to $125,000. It's premium money, no doubt, but with the performance, tech, and exclusivity Tesla offers, some buyers will justify it. That said, you're entering serious luxury territory here. Think Range Rover Autobiography, BMW XM60, or even a lightly spec'd Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo. And those offer something Tesla still struggles with: dealer support, build quality consistency, and brand heritage. So here's the bottom line: the 2026 Tesla Model X is no longer just a status symbol or an electric gimmick. It's a brutally fast, oddly practical, and undeniably futuristic SUV that finally feels like it's finished. The Falcon Wing doors are still weird. The lack of buttons is still annoying. But when you mash the pedal and watch a 3-row SUV vanish into the horizon, it's hard not to laugh out loud. Tesla's fixed a lot of the quirks that used to make the Model X feel like a prototype on wheels. Now, it feels like a real competitor, and not just in the EV space, but in the luxury SUV league. If you're buying with your heart and you want to feel like you're driving tomorrow's tech today, and you're okay trusting Tesla with your six-figure purchase, then yeah, the Model X might be your ride. But if you're someone who still values traditional craftsmanship, physical controls, and a steering wheel that doesn't look like it belongs on a spaceship, you might want to shop around. Either way, this is Car Flash, and we don't pick sides, we just tell it like it drives. If you liked what you heard, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you pick the Model X over a Range Rover Sport or a BMW X? Or are you still waiting for something better from Tesla? Until next time, keep it real, keep it raw, and keep it rolling.